Hi, everybody. I really want to talk about the topic and learning mistakes, the learning a foreign languages mistakes. So I just want to show you presentation. I mean PPT, and on PPT you can understand for it perfectly. So there is the presentation I share with you on presentation. Okay, first of all, I have a little bit opinion, the mistakes. What is a mistake and why? Why do we have mistakes in learning foreign languages? Maybe your English is not very good, or maybe not, but mistake. Everybody has this kind of mistakes because you are learning a foreign language. So you don't know very perfectly vocabulary, you don't know punctuation or spelling or grammar very perfectly. So we are teachers, and teachers always teach how to avoid different kind of mistakes. The first one, common language learning mistakes and how to avoid them, effective strategies to overcome language learning errors, impacts of mistakes on language fluency and confidence. So, what are they? If you really want to learn, let's go the types. Common mistakes in language learning. Native language interference causes errors like omitting subject pronouns in English, Spanish speakers dropping I or you, and overgeneralization leads to mistakes such as using gold instead of went. So we should tell went, not gold. Applying rules universally without exceptions, common in early learners, and impact on correction strategies. So these errors hinder effective communication and slow progress. Recognizing them helps learners focus on targeted correction. And strategies include providing corrective feedback, practicing with diverse examples, and encouraging self assessment to improve accuracy and fluency. So, mistake types and examples. What kind of types and examples? So let's see. Over reliance on translation hampers fluency because learners focus on too much on word by word conversation. Instead of thinking in the target language, for example, translating a tense literally from their native language slows down spontaneous speaking. And neglecting speaking practice limits oral fluency development. So learners who avoid split speaking miss opportunities to improve pronunciation and real-time comprehension, such as not practicing conversation with native speakers or language partners like that. So understanding these mistakes helps learners adopt strategies like immersive practice and thinking directly in the target language, which accelerates language acquisition and reduces the formation of bad habits. And strategies to avoid mistakes. Immersion techniques involve engaging with language in real life contexts, such as studying abroad, watching movies, or media. These methods enhance comprehension, pronunciation, and cultural understanding, reducing mistakes caused by limited exposure, like that. And so practicing with native speakers through platforms like Tandem, Italki, or local meetups provides authentic language interaction. This reduces errors like incorrect pronunciation, idiomatic misuse, and unnatural sentence structures. Setting realistic goals means establishing achievable milestones, such as mastering basic phrases within a month. Clear, attainable objectives prevent frustration and promote consistent progress, minimizing common learning mistakes. And combining immersion, native practice, and goal setting accelerates language acquisition and decreases errors. These strategies foster confidence, accuracy, and fluency, helping learners avoid typical pitfalls. Typical pitfalls. So, effective strategies for language learning. Effective strategies should include deliberate practice, immersive exposure, contextual usage, spaced repetition, native speaker engagement, and multimedia resources. These methods enhance retention, fluency, and confidence in language learning. Understanding pitfalls like translation dependence, originalization, and lack of goal setting is crucial. Avoid this by practicing actively, setting clear goals, and maintaining regular practice to improve mastery. Main strategies: active engagement, speaking, writing, immersive exposure, strategic techniques. These reduce mistakes and foster autonomous learning. And strategy one: active practice technique. Active practice involves engaging directly with the language through speaking, listening, reading, and writing activities. It enhances retention and fluency by transforming passive knowledge into practical skills crucial for overcoming language learning mistakes. Examples include conversing with native speakers, participating in language exchange programs, and practicing dialogues or role plays regularly. These techniques foster real world language use and build confidence. Incorporating active practice into daily routines boosts proficiency, accelerates learning progress, and helps identify personal weaknesses. Consistent engagement ensures continuous improvement and prepares learners for real life communication. Strategy 2: feedback and reflection. Feedback from native speakers, tutors, or peers helps correct errors in pronunciation, grammar, and usage, preventing fossilization of mistakes. Constructive feedback accelerates learning by highlighting areas for improvement and reinforcing correct language patterns. Self-reflection involves reviewing recordings or journal entries to identify personal errors and track progress. This autonomous practice fosters self-awareness, enabling learners to recognize their strengths and weaknesses without external input. Combining external feedback with self-reflection creates a comprehensive learning loop. External input provides objective correction, while self-assessment encourages active engagement, leading to more effective and sustained language acquisition. So, let's continue. Mistakes in as natural errors and deep learning, psychological effects, examples and implication, and educational strategies. So, errors signal learning progress and are based on Vygotsky ideas that feedback helps learners advance beyond their current abilities. Errors. Making mistakes can enhance understanding by increasing cognitive engagement and promoting correction supported by cognitive load theory. While mistakes boost learning, they may also impact confidence negatively. Self-efficacy influences how learners respond to errors. And common mistakes include pronunciation errors, incorrect verb forms, and false cognates, which can hinder fluency if not addressed properly. So, incorporate mistake analysis through peer review, reflection, and targeted feedback to improve language mastery and confidence. If you look at mistakes and language fluency, we have impact of errors on progress and creating a supportive environment. Frequent errors can impede communication, reduce confidence, and disrupt fluency, making error correction essential for progress. You celebrate feedback. Relationship with fluency. So, mistakes are vital for developing fluency as they promote active learning and help internalize correct language patterns. And embracing mistakes as learning opportunities, mistakes can fossilize if not corrected promptly, hindering steady improvement and leading to persistent errors in language use. So, when we talk about building confidence, let's do it. building confidence. So, mistakes is vital in language learning. Embracing errors fosters a growth mindset, boosts self esteem, and accelerates fluency. Techniques like cognitive reframing, celebrating progress, and learning from feedback help learners view mistakes as opportunities. Real life examples show that managing errors effectively enhance confidence and language proficiency. So conclusions on language learning mistakes. Recognize common errors such as mispronunciation, literal translations, and ignoring cultural context, which can hinder progress. So that's it. Thank you.